Hey Taurus, welcome to Tower and Heal. This lighting is insane because the sun is setting, so you're getting all of that just for you. I hope all is well. Welcome to your March mid-month reading. I hope you are doing a-okay. Now let's get started. I come to you humbly thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Taurus Collective needs to know? So when I was meditating on your energy, I saw like a blue graduation cap. And I feel like, correct your mistakes. I feel like some of you guys might be going to a new level of something. I feel like you guys are maturing. Yeah, I feel like you guys are maturing. Okay. So, yeah, you guys might have had like a nice little visit to Shadowland. Okay, you learned what your demons look like, what you've been doing that's been toxic, and you're learning to course correct so that you can build on solid ground. Okay, course correct with the changing of the tracks. All right, I feel like some of you guys, either you are coming out of this process or you're currently in this process, you're retreating. Okay. But it's still, you're refining your attention. You're refining what's important to you. What do you want? You know, what do you need? And when you figure that out, have faith that the universe can deliver, okay? You deserve it. All right, Taurus. Be compassionate with yourself as you're facing your demons, you know? You might have realized the mistakes that you made in the past, and you might be a little down on yourself. Like, wow, I was shitty for that. You know, don't do too much of that, okay? Just understand the nature of the beast, whatever your beast is. That'll be different for everyone. And know how to tame it. And know how to express it, too. I mean, there's a lot of, there's hidden gems in our inner beast, you know? It's not all bad. It comes from somewhere. It's just that when we let it overpower us, that's when it gets to be too much. I'm very chatty with Taurus right now. I'm not sure why. What's going on? You guys put me in a very happy mood. Once I tapped in, I just felt so sweet and yummy. I love it. The Tower in reverse. All right. So some of you guys, as you're coming to terms with who you are, who you've been, what you want to be, now you're knocking down things that are no longer aligned. You're cutting out the people who no longer align with this. You're cutting out relationships that no longer align with it. You know, your thought processes, you know, your habits, whatever it is that's no longer aligned with this old way of being. You're letting go of that. So that's great. Go Taurus. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. Double energy. This is all about Shadowland. You are in Shadowland, okay? Some of you guys haven't gotten out of it yet. Everybody's going to be in a different timeline here. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs with a Taurus placement. If you want something more specific, check out the info box below. I do personal readings. But yeah, that Devil card is about, you know, toxic energy, codependency, addictions. You might be realizing you're more addicted to things than you thought. Or you might be realizing how addiction has ran your life. It's also about codependency. It's also about obsessions, okay? And just overall manipulation, all right? All those things. So you're trying to leave the past in the past. And now you're taking the lead. It's like, all right, I'm dropping what I have to drop and I'm packing up my shit and I'm going. You know, some of you guys might actually leave a toxic relationship. You might be leaving that devil energy behind that might be embodied in an actual person. Okay? Yeah, I feel like some of you guys might be deciding to walk away. Because you're not seeing a return on your investment on some of these toxic situations. These could be friendships, as well as relationships, family, so on and so forth. Seven of Wands, you're fighting for what you believe in. You're fighting for what you want. Look, you're packing up your stuff and you're leaving with the Knight of Cups. It's this energy of like, you know what? I deserve better in love. And I'm going to go now and find it. That's what's happening. Some of you guys are still in the process of figuring out what you want and figuring out if that aligns with the things that you're currently experiencing. Some of you guys are in the process of leaving because you already know what you want. Some of you guys are just going into hermit mode and retreating and doing some self-reflection. So everybody will be different. All right, we do have the... Is this a 9? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys are leaving. Some of you guys are just straight up deciding to be single. 9 of Pentacles, this is single, fabulous, and loving it energy. All right? Some of you guys are deciding to go. You're like, I'm packing up my things, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Why is this making me so lighthearted? With the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys might be in limbo in that transition of like moving everything out, going through that weird stage. But I feel like, I mean, obviously breakups aren't easy, but I'm feeling like you are just, I mean, you have the high ground here because you're the one that realized you have to go. I feel like you feel good about this. Like you feel empowered. That's what's happening. You're feeling empowered and you're making an empowering decision to walk away from the things that are toxic or just not aligned with you or enabling you, you know? Yeah, you're doing what's right. You're doing what's right for you with the Justice card. This is a whole book that came out, so I'm putting this back. But a Justice card here. You're doing exactly what you feel is right, and you're doing exactly what is right. Like the universe is on board with your decision. What else is going on here with Taurus? Yeah, there's some toxic, sneaky energy going on. You have to leave that. It's time to evolve. Whether you were being sneaky and toxic or you were with someone who was being sneaky and toxic, you're just leaving that. You're not really having any regrets here with the 5 of Cups in reverse. There's no regrets. We do have the Judgment card here, all right? So at some point, you do have to make a decision. I don't know how many people actually made the decision yet. But you have a new attitude. And because of that new attitude, see, some of you guys haven't made the decision to leave yet, but you feel like a new you is emerging. And you know this new you is not going to be with this person that you're currently with. All right? So I feel like you guys are transitioning out of this. And because you have a new attitude towards it, you're not going to feel regret. You're just like, yeah, this is just, we're growing apart. Like, that's just what's happening here, you know? Oh. Yeah, you were feeling trapped at one point. You're no longer feeling trapped at all. This is so empowering. It's so boss. Go ahead. Do what you got to do, man. It's like you're putting your old ways behind. Or, you know, well, yeah, your old ways or the people behind you. Putting the people behind you that weren't fitting, weren't doing you right. Speaking of the people, the male came out. Okay. So we have the male coming out with the clarifying the devil card along with the dice. So you knew this person, whoever this was, you might have been on the fence about them for a really long time. And was just like, are they toxic? Are they not? Giving excuses, the benefit of the doubt, so on and so forth. And now it's just like you finally realize, no, this is not right for me. This is just too much. I have to go. I'm taking my love and I'm going elsewhere. And I don't feel any way about it. This is pretty straightforward and I love it. All right, great. Let's see what the blockages are. What the blockages are, what they're failing to see, and the advice. Okay, blockages. Let's say the blockages for the person who is empowered, the person who's leaving. What's a blockage for them? What's a blockage for the person leaving? The boss. Boss energy. Look at that with the 7 of Swords. So you're thinking about leaving, but you're being sneaky about it. This is the second time the 7 of Swords came out. See, because you have a new attitude, all right? And I don't think you're really expressing that to this person. If that's the case, probably try and give them a chance to adjust to who you are. you know. And that is going to apply to everyone differently. Some people you already know this person is not good for you and is no talking needed. I'm getting that a lot of people probably feel like that. Okay, but with the Seven of Swords, it's like you're kind of being sly about it. It's like this has an energy of like slowly moving out without the person knowing. You know, just every day you're just coming out with a different set of clothes and putting it in your other apartment. You know, it has that feeling. It's kind of sneaky. All right. You're trying to sneak around instead of being straightforward, and this is coming off as a blockage. Yeah, because it's causing like it's gonna cause like some type of weird betrayal that doesn't need to happen. Just be straightforward. Just be straightforward, okay? Stand up, stand up. Stand up for yourself. This is what I want, so I have to go. And you never know, by saying this is what I want, you might actually get it. You know, maybe the option for all of you isn't to leave, you know? But whatever it is, if you're going to leave, leave. Don't sit here and be in between, you know, because that's just going to cause unnecessary betrayal. People respect if you just say, hey, I'm going to go. Well, not everybody, right? But whatever. Just don't be sneaky about it. All right, let's see. What are they failing to see? Excuse the kids in the background. What are they failing to see? What are they failing to see here? What are they feeling to see? The Five of Pentacles came out in reverse. Yeah, okay. So some of you guys don't realize how easy it's going to be once you make the decision. Once you tap into whoever you're becoming and you start to embody that, you're not, some of you guys aren't realizing how easy it is. It's how easy it is for you to leave. Yeah, because right now you're in transition. With the Hangman in reverse, you're kind of in suspension here. You need to see things from a different perspective. And that different perspective, for some of you, it might not have completely came around yet. You might start feeling inklings of, I think I want this now. I don't think this person is right for me. You know, you might be having those questions, but it's just like the beginning of a new idea, a beginning of a new way of thinking, a new way of being. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. I almost bust my own camera. That would have been great. But yeah, some of you guys are stepping into a new way of being, and I feel like you guys have to tap into your intuition. You might be trying to figure out if you did fall out of love yet or not. And then it'll probably become very clear that yes, you did fall out of love. Right now, you're just in transition. You're probably trying to make it work, so on and so forth. But while you're trying to figure things out, do not do any sneaky moves. You know, don't try to test the waters elsewhere. Figure it out and work it out in your situation. What's advice? Yeah, dropping the burden. Yeah. The old you is about to be no longer. And the old you who wanted a certain type of relationship is also about to be no longer. And you're going to have to learn how to respect the new you and the new desires that are coming in. All right? What are the blockages for the person getting left? I don't know if that really matters, but yeah. Three of Cups energy at the bottom of the bottom of the deck, Chariot, along with the Three of Cups in reverse energy. This is like not being really happy with how things are going. It's like neither one is happy, and neither one wants to say goodbye. That's what's happening here. This also might indicate a third-party energy. All right. What are they failing to see? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. No, hold on. Somebody is ready to move on, but not completely. And they're already trying to they're already putting out their feelers to other people before they leave. They're already trying to feel out who matches the new them. Don't do that. That's that third party energy. And the other party is failing to see that you're doing that. With the Page of Cups here, this is a small gesture of love. They're failing to see that you're out here testing the waters. Don't do that. If that's you, obviously it could be the other person. What's advice? Just be straightforward. Be transparent. No need to add betrayal to the mix. It's already painful, right? See, I feel like both parties are unhappy. And that's why it's on break. Both people are trying to figure out what's going on. Some of you guys might be on a break, right? To figure things out. Some of you guys just might feel like the relationship just came to a halt. You're still in it, but it's stagnant. All right? Their advice, the person who's getting left, their advice is to leave too. They're getting advice to leave. Wow. It's like two people who are, it's just like, it's not working and nobody wants to say anything. All right? There's some meditation that's needed to be had here. All right, let's see what the power animal is. I feel like, that's why I feel like it wouldn't be as hard as someone thinks. Someone might be assuming that it's going to be really hard to break up. But the thing is, it seems as if both parties are kind of ready to do so. They're just waiting for somebody else to say it. So then if you're like the first person to say it, you might be surprised with the response you get. When they're like, oh, me too. And it'll be easier than you think. So you don't have to be sneaky about it. All right? Be transparent. You'll be surprised about maybe how pleasant it can be. All right. What is the advice for the person that is breaking away? That's too much. But look what came out. Groundhog spirit. Time to let go. I don't know who needs to hear this confirmation. But this message is being pushed heavy. All right? You're feeling the inkling to leave, and it's because it's time to leave. All right. It's a new you that's coming about, and there's new soulmates that's going to match that new you. All right? Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Yeah, be compassionate. Do not add betrayal to the mix here. It's already bad enough that you're going to tell someone, hey, we grew apart. Be compassionate about it. Don't be sneaky. Don't add insult to the injury, okay? Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. And that's another thing. If you're out here putting out feelers to other people while you're in a relationship, you're not setting a good foundation for the new people. Don't start a new chapter that way. Don't start a new relationship that way. By trying to be sneaky. That's not the best way to start it. So, okay. Because some of you guys are definitely doing that. Like you're in a relationship, but you're giving an offer to someone else. Don't do that. All right, what's the advice for the other person? They are intuitive and they know that you're putting out feelers. Oh, God. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. And flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. You guys are in the same place. Both people are unhappy. One side is putting out the feelers. The other side is very much aware of it. And they're kind of lighthearted about it. Like, okay, I mean, you're cheating, I'm cheating too. And that's the energy that it has right now. Nobody wants to say anything. And that's why Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between, is coming out. You guys are in a weird, limbo, awkward stage where it's like a standoff. Like, who's going to be the first to pull the gun out, you know? That was a bad metaphor. But whatever, you get what I'm saying. Somebody needs to say something. This is a ridiculous situation. Yeah. Change tracks. All right? Correct your mistakes. Laugh at your demons. Okay? Don't start a new relationship with the same demons, okay, that got you into this in the first place. All right. Well, I hope this resonated with you, Taurus. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, add me on IG. That is Tarot on Hill. Check out the info box below for the tarot, personal tarot readings. Okay? Until we meet again, peace.